Guys, I've got so much to do. I actually have so much to do today, and what am I doing? I'm sitting on the floor. I was making a coffee and then I got distracted by something that was there, and then here we are. I'm off work today. Did I take my morning off work so that I could get Ariana Grande concert tickets? I'm not saying anything. So much to do, so little time. Today's my first day off work in a while. And yeah, I'm gonna have a nice day. Getting shit done, gonna make a to-do list. I'm gonna have a coffee first because I feel I can't really function until I've had some kind of caffeine in my veins. And I'm not even slightly being dramatic. Coffee is secured. It is Ariana Grande War Day. It is the war day. And I'm gonna try and get tickets. If I don't get tickets, this video's not about this, by the way, but if you're not an Ariana Grande stan, just fast forward 2 minutes. But guys, if I don't get tickets, I genuinely don't know what I'll do. I did not, on my first ever super cool popular people's house party when I was younger, it was Halloween themed, right? All the girlies who turned up was like sexy nurses and like sexy vampires and little witches. I turned up in the Ariana Grande Break Free costume and I got ripped, absolutely ripped, to not get tickets, you know? But it's okay because I feel like I've got it, you know? I also need to phone my landlord and beg him to let me stay for an extra few weeks. Still haven't found a flat, so that's good. Anyone who's new, basically I've got to be out my flat in 5 days and I still don't have a flat to move into. So I'm gonna beg my landlord to let me stay for a little bit longer. So fingers crossed. I need to make a to-do list. That's what I'm gonna do after I get the tickets. I'm gonna make a to-do list because if not, I'm gonna just be walking around like a little lost soul, just wandering the earth, not really knowing what I'm actually meant to be doing, but knowing I've got lots to do. Like I stick my head in the sand a little bit. Let's try and sort this situation out. Everyone manifest. You'll see firsthand whether I get them or not. Isn't that exciting that like in 2 minutes you'll know if I've got them? Eek. Right, why is it taking so long? It's 10 o'clock. Why is it taking so long? It's 10 o'clock. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, right, yeah, no, it's not happening for me. It's 158,000 people in front of me. Oh, it's actually not even funny. I feel like I could cry. Oh my god, I feel like I could cry. I'm gonna come back to you before I crash out. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna make a to-do list, but I want to write it down in a notebook because I think my brain is a little bit frazzled. Is it absolutely rogue if I write in Sharpie? I can't be. Oh, I've got a pink pen. All right. I've just got a really bad head. I think I could potentially be due my period, but I'm not too sure. I always forget, like, I can write. You know what I mean? Like, you used to write so much when you were a kid, and now I barely write ever. Oh, I love writing pink. I feel like Elle Woods. So, number 1, send socks. I need to do that as soon as possible, and then I'm gonna let myself get a Gales when I'm out there. You'll be really proud, right? I became slightly addicted to buying Gales to the point where I was probably spending £15 a week. I know it doesn't sound crazy, but £15 a week, that adds up on just coffee at Gales. I'd get probably 3 a week. And I was like, okay, dear, enough is enough. You can't do that anymore. You know, I'm trying to save for things in life and be more sensible with my money. So I stopped letting myself get Gales, but I am gonna let myself get one today because I think I deserve it after that chaotic, soul-destroying morning that I've just had. Okay, so 1, send socks. I need to book venue for next event. 3, I need to send invites for message about event. So that's like the caterers. What else do I need to do? I need to tidy flat. I need to book trains for next week, so I'm going to Manchester. Book trains, go beg estate agent. So I've decided that rather than phoning my estate agent, I'm gonna go to him. I think I'll really be able to sell the scene if I'm in person, and fingers crossed I get a little bit emotional, like I'll be like, Ben, please, I'm just a girl, I've got nowhere to go, I've got no family here, I've got nowhere that'll take me in. Please, will you let me stay for an extra few weeks and see what he says? I think on the phone, it's just way easier for them to be like, no, we can't do that. But in person, he's also a man. So I'm thinking if I put on a bit of makeup and flutter my lashes a little bit, maybe I can be persuasive. Probably not, to be honest. Let's get ready. Yeah, so just like a little bit of an update. I'm still obviously flatless. Still don't have a flat. A few people have been saying like, how are you staying so calm? And the answer is, I'm not. Maybe I am actually. I think a lot of people probably would be a nervous wreck right now, but in my head, like, I've just been in many worse situations and I always just end up being fine. So I still have faith that I'm gonna figure it out. Obviously, if I do manage to extend my lease for a few weeks, it gives me an extra few weeks to try and find somewhere. And if not, then I'm gonna have to either sofa surf until I find somewhere, or I go back home for a few weeks, but it just means I'll have to then probably let go of my Pilates jobs that I've already got in London, which I really don't want to do. Or I can keep on obviously coming back and forth until I find somewhere. I just feel like I've got like a lot going on in my brain right now. Right, okay. I don't know what I put on. What's the saucy thing to put on to persuade a man to get me to keep in the flat? All black, because I'm mourning my flat. Yes, okay, and Ariana Grande tickets. This is the fit. Comfy casual. I'm feeling a bit rubbish actually today. I feel a bit poorly. I'm gonna wear some Ariana Grande perfume just to really make me feel even more emotional. Got my jewellery on. Hi girlies, so I just want to jump on here because everything that I'm wearing in this video is actually from Abbott Lion. Now, if you've watched me before, you know that I work with Abbott Lion all the time. And oh my god, their new collection. I'm actually wearing some pieces now again, which are a little bit different to what I wore in the video. Just shows the amount of range that Abbott Lion have. But I just want to take the next couple minutes just to tell you about the new collection, and just want to say thank you to Abbott Lion for sponsoring this section of the video. Like I said, their new autumn collection is amazing. I just feel like it's so stylish and trendy, but with high quality jewellery that are tarnish proof and waterproof, which is obviously amazing in this current autumn climate. You know, we've probably had about 7 days of rain the last week, and I know that my jewellery is safe. But the first thing I actually want to tell you about is my new little bag. Look how cute she is. This is the Vienna leather bag. A lot of the products from Abbott Lion are very design inspired, and I feel like this really gives that vibe. But not only that, you can personalise the bag. So you can add any charms to your bag, which is amazing. I actually ordered a tea charm, but it's not came yet. But imagine a cute little tea. Adorable, and such a good present as well, I think. The next piece of jewellery I really want to show you is my new watch. So I wear this all the time. It's another one of the Abbott Lion watches. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous and so cute and dainty. But this is another one that I've got, and again, it's just the most perfect watch for autumn. This is the Essence 19mm watch in gold/black, and my favourite kind of watches are the ones with the small faces. So the fact that this has got a small face and it's gold and it's got that added black detail on the face, I just think is just the perfect addition for autumn. There's a size comparison. Obviously I need to get the links out, but I even think this next to the molten bracelet that I've got on is going to be so nice. Abbott Lion have also got some quite nice statement pieces. It's the heritage chain necklace and chain bracelet. You can get these obviously on their own or as a set. I just think it's so lovely, and it adds like a little something. They've got such a vintage feel, and for anyone who knows me, you know that I love a little vintage vibe. And then the last thing I want to show you is the statement link bracelet. This also does come with a necklace, but I've just got the bracelet. But again, such a gorgeous little statement piece. And I just love how all these pieces do look with the watches by the side. But yes, that's everything that I wanted to show you. So good for presents, so good if you want to like revamp your autumn jewellery wardrobe. Yeah, I actually have got a discount code for you all, which is tier Z for 20% off. And yeah, obsessed. Right, on with the video. Let's go to the post office. I'm actually really scared because for my socks, basically I have been taking all of my socks by foot to the post office to send them off, and basically when I went there I literally had a row with the post office lady. For anyone who knows me knows, right, I don't argue. I'm just not a very like fiery person ever. Even when someone really pisses me off, I get more upset than angry. So I've just always been like that. But when I was in this post office, I felt a little bit of anger, and I thought, oh, I don't like this, like what's going on? But she was so rude and so mean. And as someone who's worked in customer service literally like my whole entire life, I know it sucks when you're serving someone and you've just had a really bad day and you just can't be arsed. But like, I also know how easy it is just to like fake a smile. I don't know, does that sound really bad? Like I don't want to say I want to fake a smile, but She was so rude and so mean, and she made me feel so silly in front of everyone because she was saying that I'd basically done it all wrong. I had to take all the parcels back home. I had about 5 huge bags of parcels. I'd walked like 20 minutes to this post office. My arms were falling off. I got in there and I was like, I need to send these all off. And I'd been on the phone to Royal Mail and they said it'd probably be best to prepay for all my postage so that I could just go there and just drop off the parcels rather than having to get them to like weigh everything and blah blah. And I got in there and she's like, no, you've done it wrong. You're gonna have to take them all back home and like redo them. And I was like, I haven't. And she was like, yeah, I have. And honestly, this back and forth for so long. And she was just basically just saying that like I should have done more research and that I was wrong. And just being really patronising, and I was just stood there with like a huge queue behind me with all these bags and I was like, and then turns out I was right and she was wrong. And she didn't even say sorry. Anyways, I'm hoping it's not her again today. I just think it's honestly, it's being a young girl, I just don't think they take you seriously. I just think I'm a silly little girl. I'm like, no, I'm not, I promise. The parcels are gone. And the woman was so nice. She was so lovely. She was the loveliest person ever. So I've made a note of when she's in, just in case I get any more orders before like I leave. I loved her. She was so lovely. And I said to her, I was like, I'm so sorry I've got so many. And she was like, darling, don't you stress. She went, what else am I gonna do? It's my job. And I was like, ah, you're so nice. So yeah, that was so much easier than I thought. I thought that was going to take a few hours, but like so fast. I fell into Primark. What a shame. Just looking at all the decor that I could have if I was actually to get a flat, but oh wow. Look at this towel. How fun is that? Really want a really nice dressing gown, but it just doesn't feel like a necessity. But my dressing gown is currently destroyed. It's got holes in. Actually, I did get it from here, so maybe I shouldn't get this one from here, but we'll have a look. We'll have a look. I'm not sold, unfortunately. Okay, we're gonna go to Gales. I'm gonna quickly leave the shopping centre before I spend any more money. I've got my Gales. And I was really awkward. The girl didn't put any chocolate on my cappuccino, so I said, I was like, am I okay just put some of this on? And she was like, yeah, if you want. And I was like, that's so strange because I feel like it's quite a normal thing to put on. It was cinnamon. Good. Really good. Every time I go to Gales as well, I have to get myself one of the little mini honey cakes. It's probably the most boring thing you can get in there, right? But it really reminds me of my nana, because my nana used to make these like just like really plain boring cakes with icing, and I used to love them, but they were so boring. But like they literally do them in Gales, so I got one of them as well. I'm gonna eat it on the way to the estate agents. I'm shitting myself. I'm ready to cry. They're letting me extend. Hey! I walked in there and I was like, where's Ben? Actually, I didn't. I was like, excuse me, is there a guy called Ben here? And he was like, he's just out the back. I went, can you go grab him for me? And he was like, yeah. So they went and grabbed him and I was like, Ben, I've had a pickle. I did lie. I did say it when I was like, I had a flat to move into and it fell through and now I don't know what to do. It's a slight white lie. It's like, yeah, oh, yeah, you know, like I don't really, I've got nowhere to go and I really can't take the time off work. And then I started like getting a bit teary and he's like, just do you want to take a seat? And I was like, yeah, so I took a seat. And he's like, I'll phone the landlord, because obviously I can't stay, basically. And he phoned the landlord and the landlord said I can have 2 extra weeks. But I can't have any longer because they've obviously found someone for here. But luckily, lucky me, the person who's moving in after me pushed the move date back. It all fall into place, all good. I feel like the biggest weight has been lifted off my shoulders. What an incredible feeling, what an incredible feeling. Yeah, so that's great. Parcels are done. Actually, let's get the checklist. Send socks, check. Go beg estate agent, check. Right, well that's all I can check so far. I'm gonna have my honey cake because I've still not actually had it. I was gonna have it before I went in. I thought I actually want to sit down and enjoy this, like a nice little well done tea for being brave. And then I need to try and sort my event. I'd love to pretend that for the last few hours that you've not seen me, I was really productive and I did all these things that I was meant to have done today, and I didn't just lie in that bed for the last 2 hours. I hate myself, I'm so annoying. It's fine, it actually is fine. But I am gonna go out for some dinner in like an hour, so at least that'll get me out the house, and then I think when I come back in, I'll have a new lease of life. And it's nice just to chill sometimes. I've had a hard day not getting tickets, a hard day being a woman, like, you know? Also, honestly, right, if you saw my legs up close, I have not shaved these, I reckon, in about 4 months. God, it's actually so bad. I literally wore shorts the other day and I didn't shave them, and oh my god, I actually think give us another 2 weeks I could plait my hairs. It's so bad. It's so bad. I'm going. I'll see you when I get back. I want to just kind of like decompress and not vlog with my friend. And yeah, I'll see you soon. I'm literally wearing flares and a puffer coat from Zara. And yeah, I'm excited for some food. I'm actually kind of ravenous. And I'll see you when I get back. Okay, goodbye. If you haven't watched the last episode of The Summer I Turned Pretty, fast forward like 20 seconds. Do it right now. I'll count down from 3. 3, 2, 1. Belly and Conrad ended up together! Yeah! It's the next day and I woke up extra early to watch the episode as always because I didn't want any spoilers, and Miss Jenny Han gave us everything that we wanted. Oh, but it gives me such unrealistic expectations of love, like the way he looks at her. Ow. Oh my god, my fingers went in this in an old tray. I will be dreaming of getting that look every day for the rest of my life. Wow, that was incredible. That was so good. I was kicking my feet like a little girl. Like a genuine little girl. That was, oh my god. Well done. That was a rag. I can't believe now. Amazing episode. Anyways, good morning. It's the next day and I don't normally vlog over like 2 days. I normally kind of just vlog 1 day and just call it quits. But I thought, you know what? I've got a fun day today. And I thought I'd take you with me. So this morning I'm going to the hairdressers. I might be getting my hair done again. So I'm gonna go to the hairdressers and then I got getting my nails done as well, but I don't know if I'll have time today. And then I'm going into Central because I'm meeting my friend Haz and we're going to see a play. So a fun day. I was gonna walk to the hairdressers, but I'm only going for a patch test, just to like see the vibes, but I ended up watching The Summer I Turned Pretty for too long and I don't have time to walk, so I'm getting an Uber. I'm still half asleep. It's okay. I'm quite high on life because of that episode. Patch test is done. I was in there about 31 seconds and now I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to walk half an hour back. I actually have already had my hair done. I got it done last week and I got a few little like light bits in and a few little dark bits in, and there's like a lot around the front and not really any from the back, and part of me kind of feels a little bit like I'm back in my TikTok era in lockdown with just like the blonde bits at the front, so I think I'm going to try and get a few more just around the back just to kind of like blend it a little bit. I'm back and I'm getting ready. My nails, I actually kind of hate them. They're just French tips, like they're not offensive. It's just like the shape. I think my hands look like little 12-year-old boys, but it's okay because I kind of give that vibe anyways. I'm trying to go cool girl today, right? And I've got these boots. I've got these boots and these jorts, and I want to wear it with a blazer, but I'm quite cold. I think I'm going quite cold, so I'm trying to think if I can put something underneath the blazer, like to keep me warm. Also guys, my flat is possibly the messiest it's ever been in my life, and it's like, I think because I'm mentally checked out of this flat and I'm like, I know that at some point I will be leaving soon. Well, in 2 weeks I'm going to be gone regardless. I'm like, what's the point in tidying it when I know it's going to have to get messy to empty it all up? Which is such a bad excuse, but I don't know, I am being really bad with it. I do need to tidy it up, to be honest, but this is the outfit. Cute. Okay, I'm gonna go and get the train. I also think I'm gonna get a coffee before. I've only had one today. I'm afraid I need another one. I just feel like I'm lacking a little bit of pizzazz in my personality today, and I think it's because I've not had enough caffeine. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm really excited for today. We are in Burger and Lobster. Everyone say hi to Haz. We're currently looking like a couple.
Oh yeah, I literally look like the man in the relationship.
Like, Haz has got a tie on, I've got a blazer without a tie. Like, it looks like we've really coordinated our outfits. But obviously we're going to the theatre soon, and we're looking for a little bit of food. So, Burger and Lobster, we're getting some lobster croquettes, some oysters because they're £1. 2 oysters each. We're getting seafood ravioli, which sounds delicious, and 7 samurai roll. Is that right? How you say it?
Which of course I wrote it down on my phone.
Of course you
That
did.
is just a very
Whereas I would be here like, oh yeah.
very silly of us. I can't believe how unreal this looks. Oh wait, look at that.
Wow.
That looks so good.
That looks so tasty. That ravioli. We're nearly at the theatre. I'm so excited. I love when like my theatre acting kid can come out.
Oh yeah,
in a
your
safe
job
space.
Cover lines.
Yeah,
So
so
good.
nice. But I'm just hoping there's popcorn.
It's giving, what's it called? Steph and Joe's popcorn.
Steph and Joe. Oh,
Is it Joe and Steph?
Joe and Steph.
Yeah.
£17 for 3 bits
Yeah.
of chocolate covered.
That's what I mean, it's giving that.
Yeah. We're in our seats.
It's such a cool theatre layout. It's really cool. I've never seen a theatre like this before.
Little snack. It has. So, what did you think of the play? It was so good. I've never really seen like a funny play before.
Oh, she was incredible.
So incredible.
She was so hilarious, but it was one of those ones where you don't know if that's actually just how the actress is.
Yeah.
Like, she was so good, I couldn't tell. And at some points I was like, is she acting or is this like
It is her.
Yeah?
Yeah. But she's just me being a bit of a geek. She is, hold on. She's won 2 Olivia Awards, a Tony Award, and 4-time Olivia Award nominee. And she won LA Best Actress, so she's like, this girl knows her shit. She's so good.
I mean, I can't fault any of them, they were all incredible. So good. It's really hard to do a 4-man play or 4-woman play.
They were all so strong. And I am home. What a gorgeous day. My soul feels so much better after today. I feel like there's just been like a lot going on. So it's been nice just to a little bit, you know. But yeah, play was amazing. What else did I have to do today? Nails. Oh, I can show you my toes. Actually, shall I show you my... They're actually so ugly. They're actually so bad. They look like... It looks like someone's pooed on my toes. Like... Just 5 individual little rabbit droplings. That's all you're getting. But they look horrendous. But it's fine because I think like something's better than nothing, you know what I mean? Half productive day yesterday, but I'm gonna call it a night. Gonna have a little shower. My feet actually kind of smell. What the heck? It's off wearing boots all day. Love you all, and I'll see you next week. Mwah. Bye.